Hi, hi everybody. So welcome back on my channel. So today I'm gonna do my first video in English. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm a bit sick. So that's my first video in English, and I'm going to talk about the differences between an American high school and a French high school. Like as always, I just tell you that it's my experience. That's how it goes on my high school, but maybe in every high school it's not like this. So so I'm sorry, I have some notes. So for the first thing, I'm going to talk about sport. So the sportsmanship is really more present in the United States than in France, and sports is very important here. Like, there are a lot of different sports: soccer, football, lacrosse, and basketball, volleyball, a lot of things. And for example, like, the football is very important. There are a lot of football games with the cheerleaders, and that's a bit like in the TV show. And also every high school has an emblem, so that's an animal. So here this is the eagles, but it can be a lot of different things, and also there are a color. So here this is the blue, and I think the white too, but I'm sure about the blue. And also the relationship between the sports teacher and students is very different. Here it's more like respectful and more like family. Not really, but that the teachers are really closer to their students. And here the sports teacher is called coach, so that's different. Also, there are a lot of activities in the high school. Sorry. So, for example, you have a lot of clubs, like ecology club, international club, sign language club, some debates, and just like discussions club. And that's really different because in France we don't have a lot of clubs. I think, at least in my high school in France, there are not a lot of clubs. So I find that it's very cool because students are very active in their high school, and that's very cool. So about the relationship between a teacher and a student here, so as I said before, we are really closer to our teacher, and a lot of teachers talk with us about their wives or their children, and in France that's not like this, so that's a bit weird, but I don't mind. I mean, here it's normal. And teacher here, the teachers are like less harsh than in France. So in some classes that's a mess, but I said this before, but really the relationship is really different. So yeah, they are just like less harsh. But I don't know if it's better or not, but that's just the difference. Also, about the ecology, that's really cool because in my high school here in the US, there are a lot of things, for the compost and to I don't remember, to select the trashes. So that's really important and very cool to do this. So about the habits in the high school, so every morning when you arrive, like at 7:30, you can have breakfast in the high school, or you can, that's not mandatory. If you want to, that's very cool, but that's weird because when you arrive at school it smells bacon, you know, and waffles. So I'm not used to this, but that's pretty cool. So I didn't take the breakfast at school, but I think maybe during the year, you know, just to try. And at 9 a.m. There is like a speech in the speaker of the high school, just to pledge allegiance to the United States, and also just to say the news of the day for the high school. And so about the cafeteria, also that's not mandatory to eat in the cafeteria. If you are in the high school, you can eat out of the campus, but in fact in my high school there are the high school and the middle school. Middle school. So the students of the middle school cannot go out, but us in the high school we can go out if we want. And if you eat in the cafeteria, you can take like salad, or I don't know, or just pasta or chicken or snacks or sandwich, but that's everything is as you want, and there's not mandatory to eat something in, you do really whatever, however you want. And to pay, you just have to pay for like every time that you will eat, you will pay, but you don't pay for the semester like in France. So you can really choose when you want to eat or not in the high school. So I already ate twice, I think, in the cafeteria. I took salad because I want to eat healthy, because here that's very hard to eat healthy. So I just ate like salads, and that was good, but I mean they're just like in France, they're not like amazing, but that's cool. So I don't know which one is better. I think it's better the cafeteria in France, because that's mandatory to take a main dish and like dessert and things like that, because here that's not, and that's not really healthy. I mean, if you don't take a salad, you will not eat healthy. So I think it's better in France about this. But that's really cool to can choose finally whatever you want to eat. So yeah. So after, for the attendance, so there are some kind of supervisor like in France, but they are not like a school life office. There is one, but it's not like at the entrance of the high school. So we don't go often to this office. And when you have a break in your day, you go to the academic, do that's like la perm in France. And the academic is in the cafeteria, so you just go and you can do your homework, or just stay on your phone or your computer, or just talk with your friends. That's really as you want. And in the cafeteria, like at every time of the day, even during the lunch, there are some people with their computers, and like you can work whenever you want in the cafeteria. So during lunch, the cafeteria is like a mess. Everybody's screaming or like talking super loud. So at the first time I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck? But finally, I mean, it's okay. That's just like normal, and I'm used to this now. And we are more free than in France in the cafeteria. So I think, I don't know if it's better or not, but I mean that's cool, that's new for me, so I kind of like it. After, so school starts at 8:05, so like, no, 8:12. So I don't know, that's weird, because that's not like, you know, that's not like 8 or 8:20, that's 8:12, but I mean it's okay, because every period lasts 45 minutes, so that's better than in France, I think, because like that's more short, so you're more focused on your work, because I think 1 hour it's okay, but 2 hours in France, that's maybe too much. I don't really know, but that's cool. And school finished at 3:20 p.m. and that's cool because that's more short than in France. So I really like it, but I think that like maybe 45 minutes it's maybe a bit too short, because you know the time that the class starts and everything, that's in fact we just have like 40 minutes of class, so that's maybe too short. I don't know. And in a day you can have 9 periods maximum, so every period is 45 minutes as I said, and there is day A, B, C, D. So in day A and C you have the same classes, and in day B, D you have the same other classes. So yeah, so that's cool. Because in fact almost every day you have the same class, so that's just like a routine, you know. Also I talked about computers before, so computer, so you have a computer at the high school, it's Chromebook because that's a Google computer, or you can bring your own computer. So me, I'm taking the computer of the high school because that's light, so that's why I'm taking the computer of the high school. Yeah. So about holidays, the big question. So I think this winter we will have 2 weeks of holidays, and here that's like because event, you know, because usually they have only like 1 week of holiday, and now it's this year it will be like 17 days, so that's a lot for them, but as we are used to this in France. And also I think there will be 1 week in April, and also we'll have holidays for Thanksgiving, so there are less holidays than in France, but for every religious celebrations you have holidays for almost every, and that's not only Christian, so that's cool. And about something that is very boring for me, that's in the high school there are the AC everywhere. That's so fucking cold and everybody is sick, so I don't know why they let the AC, because I mean it's like maybe 76 degrees outside and that's okay, but I don't really understand. And so now that's what I'm sick, I have a cold, and that's boring, so that's something I think I will not be used to this during this year. So yeah, that's kind of boring, but I love it. No, I'm kidding, that's horrible. And about the students' outfits, so that will be the last part of my video. So they really don't care about how they are dressed, so I think that's cool, because I mean nobody is going to judge you about your outfit, but sometimes they are like in pyjama or with almost slippers, so that's a bit weird, but at least nobody judged nobody, so that's cool. But that's weird to see everybody dressed like this. And I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So I tried to speak well English, but I think there will be some like mistakes. So hope you don't mind. And if you like this video, you can like it, you can share it, and let a comment to tell me what do you think about this video. I hope the editing of this video will be better than last time. And yeah, so see you soon in another video, maybe in French, maybe in English, I don't know. So yeah, bye.